Hello, friends. I'm here today to ask you all to check out a most remarkable singer-songwriter's Kickstarter campaign. His name is Stu Nunnery. He's got a song I've long been fond of called The Isle of Debris, and that just scratches the surface when it comes to his work. And not only is he a great talent waiting to be heard, he also has a most remarkable story, okay? It would make a great screenplay. I'm telling you, this guy, you got to see it to believe it. Of course, I'll have a link. He's got a video, and he tells a story about how, for many years, he never thought he'd be able to create music again, and lo and behold, he can. And I know I'm anxious to hear what he's got in store, and I bet once you watch the video, you will be too. Okay, now whenever I do a pledge for a Kickstarter campaign of a friend of mine, I like to find something very unique to show off as a talent. I think everybody's got a unique talent they could show off, or two. And this is an honor system. And what I mean by that is, on your word of honor, do not watch this any further unless you are committed to go to the Kickstarter page of Stu Nunnery and pledge at least $2, okay? I mean, of course more is better, but I think crowdfunding is a relatively new concept for some people. What they don't seem to realize is that a small amount is what it's all about. It's crowdfunding, you know, the small amounts, a bunch of small amounts will add up, combining our spare change, and something significant comes out of it, and you won't even notice how much you lose, because these days, come on, what's $2? Okay, so now, this unique talent I have, I'm going to pay tribute to what I believe is America's greatest contribution to the arts, and that is Warner Brothers cartoons. I am a huge connoisseur. I've always been, still am at 50, and so what I'm going to do, what I can do that I don't know anyone else who can do, is I'm going to name, I believe, 10 major Warner Brothers characters and tell you what their debut was. As always, I need to hide my eyes to do it because I know naysayers are going to say, oh, he's just reading cue cards. No, I'm not, and no, I don't have earphones in. I'm not being fed the information. This is by memory, so okay. There. Okay, let's start with Pepe Le Pew. First seen in the Odorable Kitty. Get it? Odorable? Okay, let's see. The Goofy Gophers. That's easy enough. Their debut was in The Goofy Gophers. The only major cartoon characters to debut in a cartoon directed by the underappreciated Arthur Davis. Okay, Speedy Gonzales was first seen in Robert McKimson's Cattails for Two, but not really recognizable in that cartoon. 2 years later, got a facelift and resurfaced in Fritz Freeling's self-titled cartoon Speedy Gonzales. That's the Speedy Gonzales we all know and love. Foghorn Leghorn was first seen in Walkie Talkie Hockey, directed by Robert McKimson. Actually, all of his vintage cartoons were directed by McKimson. The Roadrunner and Coyote debuted together in Fast and Furious by Chuck Jones. Okay, Tweety and Sylvester did not start out together. Tweety made his debut in A Tale of Two Kitties, okay, playing opposite a pair of Abbott and Costello caricature cats. Sylvester was in Life with Feathers. That was his debut. Porky Pig, the oldest of them all, I Haven't Got a Hat, 1935. Daffy Duck was first seen in Porky's Duck Hunt, 1936. And finally, let's end with Bugs Bunny, of course. That one's a little tricky to say the debut. Embryonic Bugs appeared in Porky's Hare Hunt in 1938. But then evolved through 3 cartoons, Presto Chango, Harem Scarum, and Elmer's Candid Camera. And the first real recognizable Bugs Bunny that we know was in a picture called The Wild Hare, directed by Tex Avery. There you go. I did that for you. Now do this for me. Go to Stu's page and help him out a bit. See you soon.